Good morning, kids. Today, we're going to design the maze game in Scratch. This is just a review of the blocks we used when we created the maze game from last year. Our vault. We are learning to design and code the maze game in Scratch. What I'm looking for. I can create a maze game in Scratch using a combination of different sprites and blocks. So how to do it in Scratch? Watch this video to learn how to create the maze game. First, go to scratch.mit.edu. Once you're in the website, click Sign In and type your username and password. After logging in using your username and password, click on My Stuff folder. If you can't find the My Stuff folder icon, you can click your name and click My Stuff. The My Stuff section contains all the files you have created in Scratch. Find your file and click See Inside button to continue working on your maze. Once you have your project open, let's try to review the different blocks we used for our sprite, that is the cat. To make the sprite move to the left, make sure you're using the event block called when left arrow key press. You can add this block from the events set of blocks. Use the when space key press block and change it to corresponding directions. In this case, the left arrow key. For the cat, to move left and right and not turn upside down, you need to connect set rotation style block. You can add this block from the motion block. Next to it, you have to connect the point in direction block from the motion block. Point in direction will tell the cat which direction it is moving. So if you're using the left arrow event block, then you have to make sure that the arrow is pointing to the left. The same goes for the right arrow event block. Point in direction should be pointing to the right. For up, it should be pointing up, and for down, it should be pointing down. After adding the point in direction block, you need to add the move steps block, which is the first block in the motion block. Move 10 steps here indicates that every time you press the direction keys on the keyboard, the cat sprite will move 10 steps towards left, right, up, or down. The next costume block, which you can add and access from the looks block, will enable your cat sprite to look like it's walking. So these are the set of blocks that you can add for your cat sprite to move up, left, right, and down. Next, when your cat touches the bananas at the end of the maze, then it should say a word or a sentence indicating the end of the maze. In this case, I am using the say hello for 2 seconds block and change the text inside it. Now, for it to be able to detect if it's touching the bananas, you have to add a sensing block called touching mouse pointer and change it to whatever object you place at the end of the maze. This sensing block should be placed inside the control block if then, which is connected to the forever block, which in return connected to when green flag click. So this part of the blocks here will only work if you press the green flag. For our next set of blocks, we can use the touching color block. This touching color portion will enable the cat not to go past the maze wall. To change the color in the touching color block, simply click on this color, click the color picker tool, and select the color that you would like to use in your blocks. In this case, it is the color of the wall. You have to use move minus 10 steps so that every time you hit the wall, your cat will move backward 10 steps.